Well, I'd like to welcome you guys back to Phantasy Star. Andrew Multani, Matt Metzgen, Good Mansfield, and I can't pronounce anybody's names correctly because that's what happens when I have a short sleep cycle today, and I end up having a longer day than work than I anticipated.
No problem.
Alright, so here we are. We're close to endgame in the original Phantasy Star. Pretty close. And how close are we? Well, we gotta climb up a tower, go to a castle in the sky, play a Mad King, and then find out what made the king mad and all that other stuff. Oh, oops. That's not what I wanted. Alright, so the laser gun, I got a whole bunch of burgers and a whole bunch of other things that I may or may not need, and one transer to help me escape. As far as like equipment for everybody, so I got Alice's best stuff, Meow's best stuff, Odin's best stuff, although there may be cases where I may switch out his axe for a laser gun because I need that guaranteed damage. And I got Noah's best stuff as well. Okay, so what's in here? Magic, Noah, I need that to open doors. Oh, right. We need something to counter the evil king's magic. Alright. Find door number 2. Have I found the armor in Goron? Oh yeah, I think it was that prison complex in Dazorus. Yeah, I got it. Well, I mean, you could try escaping. Unless you fear that, there's no place to escape from the evil king. Foolish to try to get Lassic. I mean, somebody has to stop him, right? I'll make sure that doesn't happen. You guys can still hear me, right?
Yep, loud and clear.
Alright. Alright. Find what's hidden at the top of Bala Malay Tower. Okay. What's over here? Okay. Do I have my road pass? Yes. Oh crap, we got thrown to jail. I can like being stuck in a maze, man.
Maze is a puzzle, like any other.
Well, that was a complete waste. Alright. Alright, let's go try that again. I guess we have to fight past the guards. We can't use fake credentials. So much for being the future of law enforcement. I always have to wonder if Malay was like a volcano or something because of these lava pits being around here. Oh crap, it's Dr. Mayad again! It's like, when did he come back to life? Okay, he's dead. Alright, here you are. Malay Mountain. And the tower. There are a lot of goodies here, and this place is an absolute maze. So, thankfully I have the auto mapper, otherwise I would need graph paper. And a lot of graph paper on top of that. And going to the top of the tower, I mean, it can be a priority right about now, but, right now my intention is to try to get everything in here first. Do I have to go upstairs this way? And there are a lot of dud chests here. Alright, I need something in here. Just answer these questions correctly and I get something good out of this. Or something I need to stop Lassic. I'm the great Damor, soothsayer. Do you believe in my prophecies? Good. You're searching for something? Yes. Good. You are searching for Alex Osale? Good. Everything I've said is correct. You contradict the great Damor? Of course not. Your prophecy, your glass. I will give you a magic crystal for a reward. And yes, you need this crystal, otherwise Lassic will freaking kill you. So, make sure you don't lose the crystal. So we got that out of the way. There's a bunch of other goodies in here that I want to grab, and I believe there's also a basement in this tower. Yes, there's a basement here. Or at least there should be. Ow. Ah, bots. Even the rewards are absolute traps.
What a ripoff.
Yeah, there were a couple of times where I had to start over, or at least go back to the beginning and warp back to town, because I would have something like that happen where I'm going, holy crap, I made it cleanly, and then everyone gets hurt by an explosive trap chest. I'm like, shit. It has happened quite a few times. Oh, cool. Ah. No, leave me alone. Yeah, I'm gonna be pretty close to hitting the cap, so pretty much anything I'm gonna spend money on isn't really a no. Does Lassic own the heavens? Yeah, a bunch of things you have to piece together about this tower is the nature of the crystal, the fact that there is something in the sky, or at least Lassic lives in a place that starships cannot reach. And you need to point the crystal at the highest peak. Oh, shit. Ow. Just please do not throw lightning. Okay, good. Wait, is this a dead end, really?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can. Why, were you muted?
Oh, no, it was effectively muted. It was another device, my Oculus Rift. It had that as the input. I don't know why. I just changed it on Discord. So.
Alright. Yeah, I was kind of wondering, it's like, you would have had something worthwhile saying, or I would have thought you would have been able to hear us, but...
I could hear you guys, you guys couldn't hear me. One question I had is, you always have the initiative, right? The first attack?
Yeah, in this game, you do. In later installments, you really don't. It's possible for you to be caught by surprise.
That'd be really bad to get caught by surprise by a blue dragon or something like that.
Yeah, that can happen. I don't think I want to go this way just yet. I gotta check out the rest of the place. I definitely want to get a magical key, because that way I don't have to burn Noah's MP on... having to open magical locks. I keep thinking there's a place we can drop downstairs. Ow. Get out of my way. Ow. Oh no, Reapers.
Have you ever seen the music video to Dirty Vegas, Days Go By?
Parts of it, but not the whole thing.
Okay. It's kind of a sad one. That's kind of a sad song when you think about it, but it has a really good beat.
Oh, cool. I found the miracle key. That means I can open magical doors without needing to burn magic. Cool. It's always a sorcerer around the corner. At least it's not a chaos sorcerer. Especially, actually, a grand sorcerer. Really? Ow. Yeah, this is where having a laser gun could come in handy, punching through these guys' thick defenses.
These guys are getting different.
Very.
So did you say earlier that lasers were predetermined damage?
Yes.
Guaranteed.
So
Okay.
the needle gun, the heat gun, and the laser gun in this game all do fixed damage. I'm gonna be warping back to town anyway, so might as well just burn all the MP I can use, and when my MP and health get a little bit dire, I'm just gonna loot and use the transfer to get back to Caminate. Nothing here, that was just a fixed encounter. We gotta explore the rest of the tower. Oh, that's not even fair. Ah! Oh, an iron sword, and no, I don't want this right now. Yeah, this is a really nutty dungeon. Many more dead ends. And that way, if I want to run away from a fight, I'll do so with that. Okay, what's down here? Another magic lamp. I already got a magic lamp. Ah. Yeah, there are some dead-end chests in this place. A lime green skeleton with an evil moon shield. I don't know what I expected, but... Hang on, before I open that, what else is around here? Nothing? Okay, nothing else. Ow, die already. You killed a bunch of charlatans and magicians. When do we actually get to kill a wizard?
I wonder if wizards have a certain amount of MP. Or if they can just keep on casting spells.
Yeah, sorry if I'm lulling you guys to sleep. This really is a long time.
No, it's no problem. I'm just kind of...
I was thinking about Matt. I thought he yawned out.
Oh, okay.
You ever watch The Prestige?
Yeah, that's a good movie.
Yeah, remember that line? It's like, oh no, this wasn't built by a magician. This was built by a wizard. Imagine if David Bowie ever tried to get into Harry Potter.
That guy has some good music. And he was able to go from the 70s and 80s and keep his career up. A lot of people didn't make it. I guess another example of someone who did was Michael Jackson.
Oh, there's a lightsaber in a box. I don't need a lightsaber anymore. I already got the best sword in the game. Alright, what else is around here? Ah, just a sad $20. Ow. And truth be told, I really don't need all that money anymore. Alright, let's see.
It was directed by Nolan, right?
Yeah, the Prestige was Nolan.
Yeah. He hasn't made a movie for a while, has he? Maybe I just don't know.
I think, when was the last feature film he did? I think that was... Oh, that was Oppenheimer.
Oh, he did all... Okay, okay. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that was a great movie.
And his brother Jonathan, he was the showrunner for Westworld and the Fallout TV series.
Okay. You ever seen Memento?
No. That was like one of his earliest, wasn't
That's a
it?
good one. One of them. His earliest was Following, I believe. It was a little bit too experimental for some people. When me and my brother were watching Memento in the theater, some people left during it. Can't understand paying a ticket, not watching a whole movie. But to be fair, maybe it didn't have to do without the quality of the movie.
Well, I can't inspect any more treasure chests on my own, and anything that does require me to look at a... Ooh, shoot. Look at a chest or another trap I need to proceed. I'm a little bit, dead out of luck right about now. Oh, not a total loss, and thankfully not a trap. Whee! Yeah, this really is a big dungeon, and even with map assistance, it's still pretty freaking huge. Oh, crap. I think that might be the way. Yeah, I'm gonna need enough MP to disarm all those floor traps. Yeah. Alright. I think I've explored just about every other nook and cranny in this place, so... Sell. Second magic lamp. I don't need that. And the other lightsaber. I really do not need that. Buy a pair of burgers, max out the inventory, and we're done.
Try Burger King's Impossible one.
Nah.
Pretty good. It's expensive as hell though. It's like $9.
I can go
I mean,
to
I know as far as like... Yeah, I know. Go on.
I can go to a friggin' deli and get a burger and fries for $9.
I know. That's the thing. Yeah. I don't know how they get money off it, to be honest. Maybe they just stock a few up. You remember when the dollar menu at McDonald's used to actually be good?
Yes. Or at least when the dollar actually had purchasing power.
Yeah. The magic lamp lets you see in the dark.
Yeah, because otherwise you have to get torches beforehand, but yeah, once you get the magic lamp, you don't need flashlights anymore.
Okay. Have any plans to go to the arcade soon?
Maybe during football season if I feel completely bothered for it, but I haven't had too much of a need or desire yet.
Yeah, you have a lot of games at home, don't you?
That I
On this
do.
Yeah. COVID has really been going around down here. I'm sorry for my ignorance, but does the Switch, can it hook directly into a TV, or does it have to go into a computer?
You need a docking unit. It's not a direct plug.
Okay.
Oh no, Android cops. Gotta send these to Android hell.
It's the Terminator. I need to watch that movie again. That's a good one. Both 1 and 2 are great.
Yeah, my advice when you're watching the original, get the one with the original sound. Don't get the one with the remastered sound, because the remastered sound is garbage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like, look for the one that says the mono track.
Okay.
Well, I already got the Larimer nuts, so... Now we gotta go downstairs so we can go back upstairs. Fun.
So to disarm a floor trap, you go in the space right before it,
Yes.
and then, yeah. I mean, I guess that's obvious. Man, that must have been hard when you had to use the crowd tape.
Yeah, and there was no fast motion like I'm abusing today just for the sake of time.
Uh-huh. I'm not against video games, but sometimes I do think about how many hours I probably spent playing them when I was a kid. I mean. Fun times, but sometimes I'm like, man, maybe I should have been outside getting exercise or something.
And that's why my folks had a at-home Dance Dance Revolution kit.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Oh, go on.
Sorry, go ahead. Before I advance the plot, go ahead.
There was an old Sega accessory called the Activator, which is supposed to be, it was like an early AR kind of thing, like when you kick, your character on the game would kick. But people found out all they had to do was slap in front of it to emulate certain moves. Suffice it to say, people got far less exercise than it was meant to be.
Alright. So, we're at the top of Bala Malay Tower. How do we reveal Lassik's castle? We gotta raise something towards the sky. Well, that's where the hidden castle is now, huh? Now, how do we get there? Oh, right. Yeah. About half the stuff you're required to know for the game, or at least for progression, it's always going to be some random NPC in a town where you're going, oh right, he was in the corner of the town, why didn't I heed his advice? Alright. Time for us to go to the Sky Castle. Oh crap, he's blocking the way! Oh, that's not good. Oh, that is crap. Okay, he's dead. Who are you elderly folks? Are you his sage advisors or something? Better yet, have you been trapped up here for a handful of centuries? Don't go against Lassik. I mean, we have to. It's our bloody quest. Well, we got no choice but to get in there. Ooh, a shiny castle of gold. Are you kidding me with all this right now? Oh! Fuck! Ah! For stupid fucking explosions! That just derailed every single hope I had. I'm mad, man. Napkin math would probably tell me I would not have survived much of last sick, even if I got that far. Something tells me it's like, if I'm already capped out at this amount of money, I should probably stop opening up treasure chests. Take the XP.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You have more money than you're going to be able to even use. Something.
Yeah, because I'm already at the money cap, and there's really nothing item-wise that I want.
No, I was really hoping they would make another Shadowrun Returns game. I just don't think it's ever going to happen. I thought Mexico would be a cool place. Which creatures you can talk to?
The Jawas-like people on Motavia. I forgot there were some other guys you can talk to or use talking magic with.
Oh, okay.
Like, otherwise, Alice is chat magic and Noah has telepathy. For people you just can't talk to. And there are some items that can help you out with talking to monsters if you want to talk your way out of a fight. Magic hat and the sphere. Although the creatures you can talk to are kind of very, I would say, some are few and far between. Others are like, and then the rest you can just straight up kill. Or it's like, you may be thinking, oh, these guys look sentient. It's like, no, they still hate you.
Has it cooled down up where you are?
Yes, a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot cooler here too.
So I can.
I hear the heat's gonna come back.
Yeah, I heard I got about the whole weekend to enjoy it, and I had to get something fixed on my bicycle. Basically, one of the tires went kaput, and the base of the hose where you put the pump in.
Yeah.
Guy did a soak test, and there was a lot of air coming out of it. I was like, no wonder why this wasn't inflating, or why everything was kind of messed up when I put the pressure gauge on it.
So you're going to fight Emperor Palpatine.
In a way, yeah. Let's try this again. Yeah, every time you fly back to the Sky Castle, you have to face the dragon again. That hurt. Do I still have to transfer to get out of here? Yeah.
Do you have to use the in-game saving system? You don't have a save state?
Yeah, there's no save states here.
Okay.
I don't think there's a rewind function on this either.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And even then, I don't think Phantasy Star is the kind of game you really want to rewind with. Maybe 2, but not in this version of the original. Ah, crap, this was a dead end.
What was that new recent Star Wars show that came out? Acolyte?
Yeah. What about it?
I'm just curious, did you see it?
Nope.
Is it not supposed to be good?
Heard a lot of lore breaking stuff about it.
What pissed me off is on Obi-Wan how they just retconned everything.
You mean the
It was an
Obi-Wan show?
interesting show, but it's like you know, like the big thing about Star Wars, the first one was Darth Vader just learned then that Obi-Wan was still alive.
Yeah.
But they just changed that completely, and it doesn't really make any sense.
Very proud. I thought Obi-Wan was dead at that point.
Now that Disney has control, they're basically just gonna make it whichever way they see fit.
Well, I wonder how long that's going to
And say what you will, Lucas, he was pretty consistent. I mean, the first 6 movies all make sense. They all... Well, there's a few things like... How come Obi-Wan on A New Hope didn't recognize R2-D2? He had been around him a lot when he was younger. And didn't he know that he was Anakin's droid?
Dementia, maybe?
Or,
Starting to remember things as good.
or 17 years of not seeing that particular R2 unit.
And they all look the same to him.
Makes sense.
This other R2 unit has a bad motivator, look!
Apparently in Legends, that droid was force sensitive. The pre-Disney expanded universe.
Yeah. I know he messed up on purpose so that R2 could with C-3PO.
Yeah.
At least that was what was in the Legends.
Oh crap, it's another, well...
You guys ever read Tales from the Mos Eisley Cantina?
No.
Is that a Legends book or children's book?
It's a Legends anthology of short stories.
I think I heard of it.
Yeah,
I think I heard of
it's
it, but I think I heard of it, but I've never actually sat down and read it.
Okay. There's also Tales from Jabba's Palace too.
Oh, whoa. All the horrible things that happen there.
Yeah. One of them was interesting. You know the guy that cried when
The Ranger got killed.
yeah, you get to hear his tale.
I think it was like the Rancor Master guy.
Yeah. I can't remember what his story was. But I think there's also Tales of the Mercenaries, and that has the pre-Disney version about Boba Fett gets out of the Sarlacc pit.
Ah, shit. Well, that hurt.
Ouch.
Oh. Ah, that is not good. Alright. Ah, crap. These guys who like to hawk unlimited power and just shock everyone. I'm utterly getting sick of this. Well, we're right near King Lastic's doorstep, so why did I do that? Well, here we are. Okay. Everyone get healed. Well, here we are. Let's go meet the Mad King. It's like, my children, you have done very well to come this far. You are very lucky indeed. You really wish to kill an old man? Yes. Alright, then we will forget this as an unfortunate mistake. Yeah, he does AoE lightning, and it can be a guaranteed critical hit sometimes. Ow. Okay, cool. He's dead. Long live the king. Oh wait, no, actually this time. Death to the king! Okay, we're done here. Yeah, no reason to be here in the castle anymore. Let's get out of here. Yeah, there are multiple ways you can get out of here. If Meow is still alive, you can use the Nuts of Larimar and go back to the ground. If he dies during the fight against Lassic, and Alice doesn't have enough MP to use her fly magic, you will need to get a transfer item from a secondhand store before you go up Bala Malay Tower. Otherwise, it is very possible to get soft locked. And once all said and done, you can chill out right outside Cabin 8. Burgers.
You can't buy out the shop, right? Like, it always has enough stuff.
Yeah, there's always unlimited stock.
Gotcha. I'm trying to think, there was some game where you could buy it. Maybe it was Pirate's Gold.
Alright, let's finish this, shall we? Alright, Governor. Where are you? Oh, before that, though. Oh crap. It might be a trap. Oh boy, what's going on in this basement? I wonder.
Sorry. Yeah, I forgot to say I went out for dinner.
Alright, yeah, we're about to be approaching the final boss pretty soon, so... a little while longer. Really, you're gonna throw these guys at me? Do your worst. So what is going on underneath the... another seat of power?
Grand Moff Tarkin.
Hmm.
You've seen Rogue One, David, right?
Yes, I have. That's a good one.
Best
Oh, you
Disney
mean that
film.
part where they, yeah, where they computer animate Tarkin at the end.
Oh, yeah, during the course of the film, yes.
Yeah.
Apparently, deepfake guy may look almost exactly like how he looks in Episode 4.
Okay.
Yeah, because I thought it was like, get a guy who looks like him or who had a good impression of him, and then, you know, touch it up with CGI near the end. And I think that's why they kept him in relative darkness.
Yeah, to make it less obvious.
You guys seen Lawrence of Arabia?
Oh, yeah.
That's a good one.
That's a masterpiece.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, I've watched it the whole way through a few times. It's a pretty long movie, but it's pretty damn good. Don't remake
Yeah,
it, please.
I know, really.
Alright guys, final boss time. You ready?
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, shit. I have no idea where this came from, and I have no interest in finding out where. Ow, that hurt. That was one hell of a critical hit. Oh, this is not good. Okay, he's dead. We have slain the Dark Falls. Okay, so no more dark forces terrorizing the system. Well, I have no idea how long until he comes back, if he comes back.
Like Palpatine.
I kind of have to wonder, dear Governor, were you possessed by him at some point? Well, as long as he doesn't turn to be some mad advisor, I think we should be fine. And so ends the original Phantasy Star.
Looks really fun, man. I gotta play through this. This is the original speed of dungeon crawling, right?
What now?
This is the original speed without fast travel.
Yes.
You would be going. Okay. Yeah, it is a lot slower.
Who knows, I might go a little bit further in this franchise. Yeah, again, I'll think a little bit long and hard if I want to do 2, but I will not play it in its vanilla state. 3, I'm like, Vanilla 4, I'll do. It's just a question of when. And as far as online, universe, or portable, we'll see. We'll see. And there we are. Alright, as far as like titles going on for the next few Fridays, that'll be I'll just pick as I go along. But yeah. Who knows?
Fun.
Maybe another star system we'll explore. Any words you guys had?
Looks like a fun game.
Yeah. But then again,
really nice.
This isn't really too representative of the original experience. Again, I turn on the easy mode modifiers and there's fast travel and there's a map, so yeah. be prepared to have some graph paper at the ready. They'll need quite a bit of it.
I haven't bought graph paper for a real long time.
Yeah, I know like some printers, if you go through like their default settings, they may have a prefabbed option if you need to print out graph paper in a pinch, or else you can just get some template and print it out on your own.
True.
Yeah, there were some things from the monster guide I have not filled out. Yeah, the guys that look like Jawas you can talk to for the most part. Some other creatures you can talk to normally. Oh, I could have just used Alice's chat magic.
These are the more recent additions, right? It said web design. I'm thinking, didn't they not have the web in '88?
No, they didn't. This is everyone who was responsible for this particular version of the game.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, you went through the original staff role earlier, back during the days when, credits were one word and people's full names weren't posted for fears of the cast not being being poached.
So this was on the Master System, right?
Yes, it was.
I never had the Master System. But they ported a lot of Master System games to Genesis.
Yeah, let's see what they ported from either the Genesis or the...
I don't know if they ported this game. I just remember a lot when I had a Genesis, a lot of games were ported.
Yeah, I'm...
Altered Beast, I believe.
Not sure if that was given the Aegis treatment, but I know for a fact it's part of the Genesis and Mega Drive Classics collection. And these are all the ones that were given the Aegis treatment.
Okay. Talking about soft locking, there's this game Vector Man, and I'm at a real far stage, and if you don't use your double jump at a certain point, you get to a part where You're not technically soft lock because you can get out by killing yourself against some enemies that always respawn. But I'm like, seriously? I mean, fortunately, I'm saving by state. But if I was playing this and back in the day, I would have been pissed off. If that was my last life and I had to kill myself or there was no other way out.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go get something to eat. It's been nice hanging with you guys.
All right. Well, I guess it's pretty much an ideal time to go call it a night. So I
Yeah.
will that. All right. So yeah, the next few Fridays, it's a couple of Planet as you go scenarios. Thought that some of these styles would have had updates. As far as doing more Fantasy Star of the franchise down the line, I already did Portable 1 and 2 a few years ago, although I'd be willing to revisit 2, but yeah, not sure whether I want to keep my vanilla run up or do it again and then go move it to Portable to Infinite. What else? Don't really have anything I can play Universe with right now. Online, the first one, let me think about it or let me get in contact with some of the other guys unless you guys want to join in.
Joining on what? Sorry.
The original Fantasy Star Online.
Maybe.
I mean, I got a whole bunch of loot I'd rather share with you guys because I got too much shit in my inventory. And I'm like, yeah, it's like there's only so much I can. There's only so much I can split it amongst all my characters. I'll let you two in on it, and then I'm gonna try to ask a few others if they want to join in on it, or if you guys want to do online too at some point. I'm okay with that. I'm like, yeah, like if you want to do like all of us blind, I'm like, hey, I kind of need some other regular friends to do console style MMOs with. So why the hell not? Well, that and Matt, you and I wanted to do some Call of Duty co-op at one point or another, and I know, like we wanted to bring David along and do like Age of Empires PvP, as if there are multiplayer maps for 3 of us. What else?
Hopefully you guys won't rush me again. Like happened the one time I played Age of Empires back in the day. I was prehistoric times, the Stone Age, and the guy came and he already had Bronze Age and he found me and just wiped me
What
out.
difficulty were you playing it on?
Wait, were you doing this? Were you doing this online or?
Online back in the 90s, yeah.
Yeah, people will know. Yeah, it's like depending on the maps, especially if they're pre-generated, they may have a very fair idea about where to get resources from or what to do with the trade market, or they've set up their caravan, or it's like they set up their caravans or their docking, or if it's a naval map, they know how to run merchant economy already. Because isn't it just Iron Age and Bronze Age? You just need food, or do you need food, wood, and gold? Because I know, like the OG Age of Empires, you just needed food until you needed Iron Age, and I think you needed a little bit of gold for that.
Yeah, I think you're right. That sounds right.
Yeah, I think they probably got something where they had farming or fishing to their advantage, and like if you get like one of those that have like good economy boons early on, it's like, yeah, watch out, they will be bronze.
All you really gotta do is even if you haven't advanced to the Bronze Age, if you have one more troop, like axemen or clubmen, you can just come in and kill everyone. I mean that didn't happen in this case, but I was thinking someone could do that if they were really fast about it. You know what I mean? Like if they could just outnumber you by even a single soldier before you got all the upgrades. I don't
Well,
know how often that happens.
that's why you should build up your walls and your watchtowers the first chance you get.
Yeah. My point is, it's just so much harder playing a human than it is a computer. The
Yeah.
computers have certain algorithms that they're supposed to go, like some are defensive, some are offensive.
Well,
Humans are actually know how to find people and kill them right away.
well, be grateful you're not playing StarCraft because there's like a set theory to playing StarCraft PvP. I'm going. Uh, it's like
uh,
yeah, that's why I'm a little bit more fond of Age of Empires because Age of Empires at least allows you to go to like a mid or late game scenario where StarCraft is like, nope. It's like cheese wheel. You gotta roll something off the cheese wheel. It's like mid to late game. What the hell is mid to late game? That and that and Age of Empires, I think, is a little bit more friendly towards co-op play as a whole. Like I see
yeah.
more 2-on-2, 3-on-3, 4-on-4 videos in Age of Empires than StarCraft. Almost all of StarCraft is like one-on-one laddering, and I'm going. If it's just a cheese wheel, I'm like, I am not going to be that interested. Unfortunately, it's like there may be some high-level play nuances, but I'm like, yeah, I prefer stuff that like I prefer like the game and the tactics evolve as you move along.
Yeah. Did you ever see any of those esports footage of people playing for money on tournaments on StarCraft?
Yes.
I'm thinking, man, that must be some good people to get that far.
Yeah,
I
but
bet.
like, yeah, it's like there's a lot of nuances and other good stuff about it, but it's like the meta from a high level view. I'm just going, it's just a
Yeah,
cheese wheel.
got you.
That's basically it in my devolved opinion. Yeah. Yeah. So further down the line, depending on how I do in Trail Stas, I'll invite you guys along on Fridays. Later down the line, Uh, I want to do 2 runs of Metroid Prime while we're at it. Um, yeah, because we're pretty much pretty much fall and winter season. I'm not gonna have a lot of time to do a lot of other things. Maybe a couple of other short RPGs or other short action games while we're at it. I might revisit some of the earlier East installments. Those are like 10 to 20 hours, so those games are a little bit long overdue for a visit, especially when I've been knee deep in Trails for the last 2 years. What else? Maybe not Monster Hunter. That's more of an off the air thing. But yeah, we'll think about it. Or yeah, Vent. Maybe off the air. Like if you want to do another whirl of Streets of Rage or something, I'm all for it.
Yeah, that sounds fun, man.
I gotta take a whack in the co-op scene, especially if I can start streaming co-op titles a little bit more reliably. Hopefully. But yeah, that's all
Another
I'm.
one. Do you have? You don't happen to have Altered Beast, do you?
Not on my Steam collection.
Okay.
I know
Because
it
I was
come.
thinking that'd be a fun playing game to play 2 players.
Yeah, I remember trying it with one of my folks when I visited, and he was like, "I don't know what I was expecting. I think we all overrated the game." Because I was like, it was
It's hard though.
well, the thing was though, it's like I thought we had. It's like my folks had higher expectations because we were like, okay, he's a man that transforms into a werewolf, and we're going, why is this game just so slow? And then we tried Gunstar Heroes, but then the problem was the HUD elements kept flickering. He's like, okay, enough of this before we get seizures.
We should try Golden Axe again too. We almost beat it. We just you got. I know I've said this a million times in my Steam, but You gotta have at least 3 lives to go through to when you get to the last boss. It's just that hard, and he has
Well,
magic, and there's skeletons that never die.
I, I
So,
I think the one part that we really messed up on when we were doing that back then was we did not kick enough people down the pit.
uh,
Yeah, because pretty much when we're in the last venue, if we can kick those skeletons or some of the other goons down into the bottomless pits, we don't have to waste too much of our efforts, or at least we don't
yeah.
burn that much health going down there. Because
Mhm.
I remember it's like both of us, it's like we were just struggling to kill the skeletons. We're going, why didn't we just knock these guys into the pits or throw them down there? We would have saved a lot of time and effort.
Those guys are really annoying.
Yeah.
It gets scary when you get around the pits because they can charge you and knock you off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or it's like one false move and you just lose a whole life, and I'm going, oh crap. And yeah, I remember boning myself on that one because I'm going, yeah, I fell down the pit. It's like some of those were just those really awkward jumps. I'm going, ah crap.
Yeah, it can be difficult.
Uh,
There's also versus mode that we could play too, where you
I,
fight against each other. The easiest person to play on Golden Axe is the dwarf.
fair
He
enough.
doesn't have much magic, but something about his attacks is, I guess, because he has an axe and it's a broader attack. The barbarian and the sorceress. I mean, she obviously has the most magic, and he has the middle amount of magic between the dwarf and the Amazon woman, whatever she is. Well, I'm gonna head on out, guys. See ya.
All right. Have a good one. Alright, so I don't have any other closing remarks because, quite honestly, I don't really have any. Or otherwise, I've said them all. But, yeah. Don't worry. These last 3 months of the year, I'll make sure to have some quality adventures. Or at least, I'll try to. So, thank you guys for watching. Yeah. Phantasy Star, I would say, is probably a pioneer for JRPGs in general. Or at least, it was the start of a long, winding franchise. And yeah, some of the installments, they do get a little bit better and better. Yeah, 2 arguably has one of the best stories of the Genesis era. And although, yeah, the difficulty is just unfair at times. I'm not sure how much of it would be legitimate difficulty or how much of it is just the game that just likes to throw freaking cheap shots every step of the way. I would probably argue it's the game that just throws cheap shots, cheap shots, and it's just unbalanced. Like, no, it's not balanced. It's not fair.
Was that Simpsons character literally said in that voice inflection?
Well, it's The Simpsons making fun of Fox, so yeah, it was like, we're not balanced. It's not fair. And then, yeah, 3 was a bit ambitious, but there are a lot of fundamental design issues I kind of have with 3. The biggest one being is that it is so painfully slow. I'm going, I need fast forward to make it tolerable. There is so much backtracking and it's not even funny. I think 4 pretty much nails it from a balancing perspective. I don't think the story is as hard hitting as 2's is, but well, it definitely got balance right. And then online became its own thing, helping launch the console MMO genre, or at least making MMOs more console worthy rather than sitting down with a keyboard hitting all like 20 keys at once and you're going, oh shit, where are all my action commands? I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of it, if a lot of the core things behind online started inspiring a bunch of other things. Wouldn't be surprised if Xenoblade took a hint from it or two. Or Dot Hack was one of the major inspirations from ESO, and maybe a little bit of Monster Hunter as well, where you didn't need like 20 people to go hunt down this one boss. You could do it with just 4. But, well, I'm kind of rambling on. Yeah, I really didn't have too much in the ways of subscriptions back then, so half of what I said might be just be me talking out of my ass. But yeah, enough rambling
it's
for now.
entertaining. It's entertaining no matter what. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, well, closing time, Mott. Last call.
Okay, so I pretty much got all the stuff I want done for this week. So yeah, I'm just gonna chill and just do some games on my side for now. I don't know, maybe next Friday night or some. The next couple weekends are gonna be a little busy for me, but I don't know. I definitely do want to do Call of Duty, co-op with you at some point soon, but maybe not tonight. But do weekends work best for you, or weekdays where you're not streaming?
I might be fine with some particular weekdays, and then the weekends I'm mostly open.
Okay, got it. Yeah, definitely not this weekend, but yeah, maybe I could squeeze something in.
Yeah,
I have Labor Day off. I got Labor Day off too, so.
All right. Yeah, because
we'll figure it out.
Yeah, because there was the half-off sale on Steam a few weeks ago, and we got Modern Warfare 2, 3, and World at War. So yeah, we can do Steam co-op that way.
Yeah. I think Black Ops 3 actually has a co-op mode, but I don't know if that's on Steam though. But yeah, the selections we have are fine. Plus, special ops are fun.
Yeah. Now the question.
Some of them require 2 players actually. A few of them do.
Yeah, I haven't gone deep enough into 3's special ops because I hate how you have to unlock stuff that way. You have to do it by ranking rather than what 2 did. Yeah. Where it's like, just get X amount of stars so you can unlock the next batch of missions.
Yeah, Alpha, Beta, Charlie, segments, yeah.
Yeah, whereas 3's special ops are level locked. Either you have to do the missions like a certain amount of times by scoring points, or you have to do survival mode on the side. I'm going, ugh.
I love survival mode, though. I love that.
It's like, I don't mind it, but I'm like going, I just wanted to do the missions. Why do I have to do this other stuff to unlock the next batch of stuff?
It's kind of like Nazi zombies, but with real people. I was thinking about doing Mech for Black Knight, like just an extension from last night. But I'm just like, I just need a breather from the first 2 missions of Op 2. It's just like, ugh, yeah. Just want to kind of clear my head for next week. So I think I'm just gonna divide the operations where I just do 2 or 3 missions per stream. Because Elite on Black Knight is a little rough in some places. So even more rough than Vengeance. So.
Or even rougher than Pirate's Moon on hard.
That's debatable. I can't really give a clear enough opinion. I've only played Pirate's Moon the whole way through twice, so not really sure. Maybe Pirate's Moon. But yeah, either way, I'll get through it eventually. It's just I just need a lot more sessions to get through it. So
Actually, I think Pirate's Moon on hard might be maybe easier depending on like the equipment you get, or at least the luck of the draw on salvage, or at least for pirate missions. I think there's like a set strategy for what you have to boat with the inventory you're given. Because I remember
Yeah.
like doing the pirate missions, I just had a machine gun boat and gave everyone else a missile boat. Like, oh, that was easy.
Yeah. I think the pirate side was a little easier considering, like, it didn't matter if you lost mechs. You get a completely new batch the next mission. Everything gets recycled. So
More,
unlike the light horse side of the campaign, yeah.
because the pirate missions is more like here's all your inventory and here's all your spare parts. Be creative with what you have.
Yes. But yeah, that's just my opinion. But in my opinion, the Pirates campaign was slightly easier from what I remember. But that's just, like I said, it's just my opinion.
Yeah, I think for me, it's like I'm a little bit John Dees towards me because that stupid antenna defense mission, it's like, and it crashes if you step out of bounds once.
Oh.
That it's like if Pirates Moon wasn't that crashy, I would be a little bit more fond of it, but there's only
I had to rush it. They just had to freaking get it out before the holidays or some horse shit. Yeah. I don't know. It's just like, I think they should take more time with it or something. I don't know. Because Mech 3 wasn't that buggy from what I remember.
Base Mech 3 wasn't too buggy, it's just, or at least by modern standards, it isn't that buggy. But yeah, Pirates Moon is such a pain in the ass to run properly.
Remind me, what was my strategy again on the antenna thing? I just had to go a path that wasn't prone to crash or something.
Yeah, it was more like you had to stay in like a certain zone and then give the two guys guarding the antennas like long range missile boats, or at least give them long range stuff before anyone.
If you want to get the secondary objective, yeah.
Yeah. But otherwise, it was like don't stray eastward from the fork in the road, or like don't go too far north or something. Because I think it was more like just cut off everyone at the bridge and then give your antenna blockers just long range weapons, or give a missile. Go ta-da!
Yeah.
The only reason
wasn't my efforts what kind of convinced you to do Pirates Moon again?
maybe, but
like they're like, oh wow, there's light at the end of the tunnel for this. I can actually play this.
yeah, I actually did try that off the air, and I kind of got over it. Like, it's like these missions actually weren't too bad, or at least I could just boot stuff for this. Although, granted, it did take me a while to solve the bonus mission. I was like, yeah, I can't use a machine gun boat.
No.
It's like
the mechs are too far out on the other side of the canyon,
and they're not gonna come to you, and they have like long range weapons, and you're stuck in the middle of an open island. I was like,
yes,
yeah. If there was one mission that convinced me to start finally using Thunderbolt missiles, like, okay, it's this one. I don't know what I did to win that mission though. I think it was like a twin Thunderbolt Atlas, and I had like 4 or 5 ER medium lasers.
Yeah, a targeting sensor to help you out, or targeting spear.
I forgot.
That's what I did.
I forgot if I put on a targeting computer. Although
it's kind of cheating, but hey, they give you the option.
I think I did because I forgot what other weapons I put on the Atlas, and well, that game also gave you Artemis systems. I forgot if Artemis stacks with Thunderbolt.
I mean, I think they're technically separate weapons, but I think they complement each other for sure.
No, I'm talking about the Artemis guidance system.
Oh, that. Oh, yeah. So I'm not that familiar with Mech 3 stuff. Yeah, you basically pin a target, then they do like a laser strike or something.
No, the Artemis system was the one that allows enhanced homing, or at least lets the missiles curve around terrain.
Maybe I'm mistaking it for the tag laser or something.
The tag is supposed to be one for optic.
Okay, that's probably what I was thinking of. Like I said, I'm not that familiar with Mech 3's weapon stuff, so I don't think that's even in Mech 4.
Yeah, because Mech 4 has like what oddities with the hardpoint mounting system. It's like I get they don't want to boat cheese, but
Yeah, like you can only put a certain type of weapon in a certain slot. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Like you can only put a ballistic weapon in one. You can only put a missile weapon in here. You can only put a laser there. There's some mechs where they have like a gray slot where you can put any weapon that fits. But
it's like
yeah,
an omnipod.
yeah, basically. But yeah, I think they're like, okay, we gotta make this more realistic here as far as what weapons can actually realistically fit or compatible with this slot, like a LRM, a missile rack, or a weapon where obviously it's a ballistic weapon, gun or hand or arm.
Or at least putting
So,
more emphasis in not stuffing everything in your torso and actually using your arms to shoot. Keeping your arms intact.
I think they were just like, yeah, that's horse shit now.
especially like when Mech 3 had the option for like, you could look left outside your cockpit and you can shoot with your left arm, or you could look right outside your cockpit and then shoot with your right arm pointing anywhere.
Yeah, Mech 4 does that too.
Where you can just glance with the cockpit and then your arm.
Yeah, the arm rotates on where side you're looking at from left to right. Yeah, correct.
All
then
right.
you can just hit the appropriate weapon key to fire said weapon that's loaded there. But yeah, I mean, I love Mech 4. I know some people don't, but hey, I enjoy it. I do want to play Mech 4 for Mercenaries, but I think I'm just going to do it on regular. I don't know if I'm going to really do it on Elite anytime soon. It's a pretty big game.
And there's no cash bonuses or multipliers for doing on hard or elite, are there?
I don't think so. I mean, there's bonus objectives in certain missions where you can get more money than the Slur 7, but as far as I know, I could be wrong, but I think the payments are the same regardless of difficulty, even on Mech 2 Mercs. Yeah.
Because 2 Mercs, you didn't get any multipliers for playing hard. It's like
that'd be kick ass, but no.
Yeah, or at least you would be able to get like enough money to compensate for the amount of damage you got, but it's like the limiting factor is spare parts and how many get on before you're going, oh shit, am I on the verge of bankrupt?
Yeah.
Or if you're trying to go for the $100 million cash out.
Oh, it's where you beat out the top mercenary legend warrior or whatever.
Yeah, I forgot what my cash out was. I think I was like 98 million or something like that. I remember because I think it was your cash on hand plus the
assets.
Yeah, plus the cash value of your assets, assuming they're fully sold.
Yeah, they're like intact and stuff, but yeah. I mean, you could do Mech 2 Mercs on hard, but once you're done, do you really need to do it on hard again? There's really no incentive other than saying, "Oh yeah, I beat it on hard. Yay for me."
Yeah, because there's no scoring incentive to do it
No.
on hard. Whereas like base Mech 2, it's like yes, you get score multipliers, and like if you want to go for like the big 200,000 point run, it's like yeah, nobody's faulting you for that.
And for the concept.
For mercenaries, there's no cash bonus.
At some point, I gotta revisit Mech 2 Mercs and just do the follower mode where I'm not the commander or the owner of the mercenary unit. Maybe I should do the classic Mech 2 mode where I just get shipped out to any planet my commander takes me. Maybe I should try that mode at some point.
Yeah, because I believe that's
I've never done it.
Yeah, that's the intended storyline. I'm not sure how much customization you get, but at least you're told. But at least you're told it's like, here's the mechs we have. Go pick one.
Yep. Basically, it's classic Mech 2 mode, essentially. I wonder if the missions are randomized or if it's just totally linear regardless of your session that you start on.
I want to say it should be the fixed intended path.
Okay, so like if you create a profile and start that and then create another profile, like if you play both profiles, they'll be exactly the same mission lineup. Am I saying that right?
Yeah, at least that's.
It's not randomized. Yeah, it's not randomized. We happen to know what the intended or canonical lineup is, like the first few.
I would have thought that Sarna would have had the lineup written out, or at least what the intended path is, but I don't know off the top of my head what path is.
Gotcha. I'm guessing that doesn't include like side mini missions where you can make a little extra money. Like
Those are like calendar fillers. But it's like you have to keep track of what the calendar date is. That end of the last contract. So hope you don't. Hope it's like you can do a quick mission, come back, and then refit, and then go ship out for the next right after that.
or if you get to command anybody, or if you're just by yourself, or like issue commands to your squad mates or whatever.
I'd be thinking you probably still get to lead a lance, just you're not the one paying the bills.
Or directly getting the money.
Yeah, you probably just that, but I'm guessing it's like your wingmen are pre-generated as well.
Or like pre-scripted to be assigned at a certain point. Yeah. But yeah, I'll definitely next time I play Mech 2 Mercs, I'll definitely do that mode for sure. Just to get a different feel for the game on that mode.
Yeah. Alright, well, we've done enough rambling for now, so yeah. That's it for Phantasy Star. Don't worry, we'll do some other short games, some other science fiction-y stuff, or maybe some short RPG. Yeah, so I'm not gonna do like too many more long adventures. I think we're pretty much running out of time in the year for that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's about it for now. Thoughts of a Streets of Rage are better a Phantasy Star film. Ooh.
Oh, I didn't know there was a movie. Interesting.
Man. What are you thinking? Between those two, I think Streets of Rage would be a little bit more fitting. Phantasy Star, though, there are a lot of different arcs in that. I'm just not sure what would be the best one to adapt. Hmm.
So it's actually a Phantasy Star film?
I don't think so. So
Oh,
it's like,
okay.
what would our thoughts be on which part would be the best adaptable?
looking at the chat feed, or
Yeah. To be honest, I don't know how well to formulate that response because I haven't really played the games in the kind of depth where I'd be passionate about the subject enough.
just here to play the games.
Yeah, if it's a franchise or an IP, I played thoroughly, and yeah, I think I'd have a much better opinion or a handle of it. But yeah, there are many other more qualified people who have grown up with Sega who would be willing to answer that question. Because yeah, I've come across like people who've had a Genesis, but yeah, I think my first serious foray into console generations was probably during the PS2 GameCube era. Just when the Dreamcast was starting to become a memory. Or close to it.
Ever had a Dreamcast, or
No.
just play at a friend, or?
No, yeah, the Dreamcast I never got to see or touch, so...
Oh, you mean in person?
Yeah. Like a Genesis, yeah, but any other Sega console like the Saturn or Dreamcast, the answer was no.
I ever played a Sony PlayStation 1?
Some of the titles for one I had, but I just played them on a fat PS2.
PS2 basically has a PS1 inside, technically.
Mm-hmm.
But almost every single PS1 game was backwards compatible with PS2. Not all of them, but almost every one of them.
Yeah, almost.
Yeah. Maybe it's just some dog shit ones that some people didn't care about, or, wasn't worth making backwards compatible. But doesn't your PS3 that you had, it wasn't the one that could play PS2 games, right?
No, it was like one of the slimmer models. Again, it was the one with the figure 8 plug, not the computer style plug.
Gotcha.
The slim like models that were like the second batch of them, yeah, they weren't backwards. They weren't naturally backwards compatible. You had to get them off the store to run them.
Yeah. Ugh.
All right.
So it was, yeah. So it was a slim. So it's like the middle PS3 model, I'm guessing.
Yeah. Yeah, it was the one that was more suited for sitting down flat, not the one that you stand up.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I think that's our show.
Yep. That's it for now. So
Yeah.
I think we've spent an equal amount of time rambling than we have finishing the game proper, but
Well, it didn't take that long, so.
yeah, it was only like what, a 10-hour game, but then again, it's like I think it's like when you take out the fast travel elements and the parts where you need graph paper, I think it could probably go to like 20 or so. And then again, like I said, I was on easy mode, so the fights were a little bit easier, so I didn't have to run away a lot and all that. I could just basically brute force some of the fights. But
yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Well, I care about making some of my adventures short and sweet.
Very much.
Yeah. Okay, well, I am DONE for real, so thank you guys for coming by. We'll see you guys next time. In the meantime, stay sweet, stay sensational, don't be salty, and we will see you guys later. Have a good one.
Keep it real, guys.
And don't let keeping it real go wrong.
You know what will happen if you do.